What's up, tankers? Welcome back to the club. Oh boy, 20k battles already in World of Tanks Blitz. So this is gonna be the 20k battle special, and for that I'm gonna do a review or a special review about the Škoda T45. This tank, guys, it's really a beast, a hull-down beast, a monster. Looks also so nice with this legendary camouflage. And yeah, I made a lot of things with this tank, but before we go to the review and talk about this tank, let's just see how much time I spent from my life playing World of Tanks Blitz. So let's see, we said 20k battles, okay? 20k battles, an average, let's say how much time we spent per battle. There is some long battles up to 5 to 6 minutes, but there is also short battles where you get destroyed after 2 minutes. So let's say in average I spent 3.5 minutes per battle. That gives us 70,000 minutes playing this game already. 70,000 minutes divided by 60 give us the amount of hours I'm playing this game, 1166, okay, 1166. And if we divide this by 24, that gives us how much days I spent of my life playing this game, and that's 48 days of my life I am playing this game. That's a lot, and I'm still really enjoying this game, since 8 years when this game appears. It's really not boring. It's not even getting boring. It's getting just year after year just more amazing, and the more you understand the game, the more it makes fun. So I'm really enjoying this game. And now let's talk about this Škoda T45, guys. Yeah, this tank is really insane. I played with this tank 132 battles, and I have 66% win rate. I aced this tank already, a lot of first class mastery badges and stuff. So it's just incredibly strong if we know how to play with it. That's why I'm doing this video, guys. Yeah, it took me since this tank appears, I don't know, or I won this tank 3 days ago. I played a lot of battles with it to prepare for this video to show you how to play with it, because this tank will help you, yeah, increase your win rate again. Before I started playing with the Škoda T45, I got a win rate of 54.9, and now I'm back again at 55.03. So if we play how to play with it, it's just incredibly strong, because the combination of that strong front armor, especially the turret, or generally the front armor, plus that fast reload time, that high DPM, make this tank really a beast. And I didn't only ace it, I also have a battle where I did it to the Hall of Fame. So here we go, take a look here. So this is me in position number 6. I mean, this tank is new, maybe I will not say long here, but right now I'm number 6 from all server with a battle. I made there 4k of damage with a tier 7 tank. That's insane. And we're going also to watch this battle in this video. But before we watch the Hall of Fame battle replay, I just got for you also this battle replay, and it explains it all, because we need to be really very patient playing with this tank. We have to find the hull down position and keep let's say pushing the enemy tank. Don't let them get close to you, and you have always to keep your distance, especially from mediums, because the thing is, the fast reload time of this tank will tease you, will provoke you, will force you to play aggressively, like other YouTubers are talking, just rush and go frontline and stuff. But that's not the case of this tank. We have to be really very patient. Look at this here. In front of me there are 3 tanks. I'm in a hull down position here, and yeah, I'm just safe. A lot of shots will bounce, and I can just sneak my shots. I know maybe I'm wasting a little bit my high DPM for that. I'm not pushing, I'm not risking a lot, but that's okay, because we need really to be very patient. Look always at the minimap and look at me. I'm just trying to make damage, not only from that corner, but also looking here and see what's going on around me. And I'm just concrete that hold down position here. I will stay here, and I will try to sneak some shots and do as good as possible damage from everywhere. So that's how I'm playing with this tank. Of course, in some battles we have to play another play style. It depends also always on the situation on the battlefield. But generally we have just to be really extremely patient while playing with this tank. Even we have that short reload time, especially in the beginning of the battle. Just sneak your shots, get yourself a hold down position, stay there, show on your turret, and sneak your shots one after the other like this. If I'm not sure if I can't pen, I'm using sometimes also heat shells, so to make sure to penetrate my shots. And also I'm using or I suggest you to get calibrated shells with this tank, because without calibrated shells you will have a lot of problems or penetrating tier 8 heavy tanks. So go for calibrated shells while playing with this tank, so you make sure that you pen your shots. And here we go. So right now I'm immobilizing the Škoda T45 and making sure that he stay there, and at the same time just knocking him out from the battle so he cannot make damage, he cannot move, and some shots will go through, I will do some damage, but that's also very important just to immobilize him like this. I'm looking around me so that nobody will rush on me, and so just take your time, enjoy playing with this tank. Don't, I don't know, try to rush and do a lot of things, or let's say stupid things. You have to really enjoy playing with this tank, and it's really a lot of fun playing with it. And after 125 battles, 66% win rate, that makes really a lot of fun. So if we know how to play with it, we can really perform a lot of battles. We're going to see also after this battle, the next battle, the Hall of Fame battle replay, 4k damage. That was really just so fun, punching the enemy tanks and sending them one after the other to the garage with that fast reloading time. Just insane. And the last one will be the Lanson Moors, but I don't want to make this video so long. Let's just skip this part here. I will sneak a shot on him in the end, and then my teammate will destroy him. Here we go. This is the sneaky shot will come now. I missed the first shot. No, I didn't miss it. Here we go, directly, and then after that my teammate finished him. Boom. 2.4k of damage, 1100k of damage blocked. So that was generally how to play with it, but I will show you in the next battle that we can also play it otherwise, other play style, but always focused that we have to play hold down. Before we go to the second battle replay, I'm gonna show you the equipment I'm using while playing with the Škoda T45. So as I said, calibrated shells, enhanced gun laying drive, refined gun, toolbox, go for sure and take enhanced armor, defense system, improved optics, and the engine accelerator. Provision, I'm using fried cheese and goulash and improved fuel. And to the consumables, I'm using the repair kit, the multi-purpose restoration pack, and adrenaline. To the upgrades of this tank, we got here 1600 hit points, we can deal 210 damage per shot, we got 5 seconds reload time. The penetration is the tricky thing about this tank, so that's why I take the calibrated shells, because without calibrated shells we will have only 243mm penetration on the heat shells, premium shells, and that will be definitely a lot and not enough to pen the tier 8 heavy tanks. That's why go for the calibrated shells. And the mobility, and we are slow, and the armor is such great. We're going to have a closer look at the armor of this tank. top speed we can reach 37 km/h, but yeah, if you are, I don't know, going up to a hill or something like that, or going in just normal flat ground, we are really slow. So we have to plan always your move, where we have to go, because it's gonna be difficult for you to fall back if you are already surrounded by enemy tanks. That's why keep your distance from the enemy and also plan your move where you want to really go before rushing somewhere. And the gun depression up 15 degrees and down, very actually not that perfect for playing for example in the summit of a hill. So we have to play held down on flat ground, because if you go up and try to play held down from a top of a hill, you will not be able to aim on the enemy tanks in front of you in the downside because of this bad gun depression. So against tier 6 tanks, in this case for example the KV-1S, against tier 6 and tier 7 tanks we can really rush and push. Also on flat grounds we don't have to fear a lot, because as we can see here, our front armor is nearly unpenetrable even with the tier 6 heavy tank with premium shells. If you take for example tier 7 tanks, it will be also nearly the same. We're still unpenetrable. We have only to have the slower plate here or just wiggle left right, and it will be hard, really hard for most of the tier 6 and tier 7 tanks, heavy and mediums, to pen you, and the exception of some OP tier 7 tank destroyers. Let's have a look what you got here. For example, the Su-152 with heat shells will be able to pen our front armor on flat ground. That's why in this case go just hold down, and we are also again safe and very hard to penetrate. Against tier 8 tanks and tier 7 tanks, it will be all the same. We have, if you are playing against tier 7 and tier 8, we have to go really held down and hide a lot our front armor, or this lower plate and this plate also, because yeah, in this case it will be look like this for most of the tier 8 tanks. So we have to hide this part here and this lower part here and show only the hull, and with that we're going to see also that a lot of shots will bounce. So against tier 6 and tier 7 tanks we can play aggressive more, we can risk more. Against tier 7 and tier 8 tank, it's a must to play hull down and hide completely your front armor to make sure that we are safe and that the enemy shots will bounce. And this is the Hall of Fame battle replay. I did it in Yamato Harbor, and yeah, from this position here right now I will be already held down, and thanks to that, I don't know what it's called, that stairs there, from this position I'm just hiding already the lower plate of my front hull, and the enemy tanks like the Enforcer or the Škoda or there is 2 Škodas there, they can see only my turret, and we're going to see now a lot of shots will bounce because they can't just pen yeah, my turret from that position. And yeah, I recognize that, and that they will push on me right now, or I will not going to do a lot of damage. That's why I decided to change my position and yeah, push on that IS-2. He's going anyway to finish the Škoda first, so let's immobilize the dude and then keep punching him like this on his face. Here we go. I got some help from my teammate. And now, thanks to my fast reload time, I'm gonna finish this dude. And then use right now, look at this destroyed tank just to hide my front hull again. Use this obstacle to stay on this position. And yeah, hide my front hull, and with that some shots bounce. Here we here we go, and again shot bounce, already 1.1k of damage blocked. Again, held down position here right now. And now I'm I hugged him, I gone very close to him, and with that he saw again only my turret. So we can see here how hard it is for the enemy tanks to penetrate our turret, and also as you can see here, the armor profile of this tank here. So we can only pen that lower plate, okay, the west and the side of course, and the west is really very hard to pen. Yeah, 4k of damage and 2k of damage blocked, and with that I'm number 6 right now in Hall of Fame under all servers. And yeah, this tank is also not only going to help us to increase our win rate, but it's also a good credit maker. So look at this, guys. For at least this battle here in False Creek, already a bouncy shot. And yeah, I'm going heavy side, pushing the heavies and hiding behind the bush. So it will be hard for them to aim on my lower plate from this position. I'm just keep blind shooting. Maybe I will hit someone, maybe not, we will see. Again shot bounce, again shot bounce. And yeah, as a skilled player or after playing a lot of battles, sometimes you will be at the point even the enemy tanks are hiding behind the bush. You will know from the armor profile of the tank where you are going able to pen him. That's why I bounced. I penetrated some shots on that T29 without even seeing his profile. And also to let's say to practice that, we can play also some realistic battles. It's a good practice, a good training for shots like this, just to penetrate enemy vehicles without knowing or seeing if you can pen or not. But that just needs a lot of time, a lot of practice. I mean, after 20k battles, I should know the weak spots of most every tank in the game. So here we go. After taking care of the heavies, now we are pushing on the mediums, and we got also one heavy cam or one heavy gone, also medium side. So let's take care of the rest. Here we go, the M4 FL10. The Spaghetti 46 is hiding, so let's keep pushing on that FL, but the Bisha came out. Let's give him a shot. Another 2 shots, bounced. Finish this dude. So here in this position, in this battle replay, I wanted to show you that we can also play aggressive in the big play, let's say careful, hold down in the beginning, and then we can, if we see we are leading, we can also yeah, play aggressive and push on the enemy and use that fast reload time just to finish the enemy vehicles very fast like this. And yeah, very easy, 2 nearly 4k of damage, and I don't know how much damage blocked. Let's have a look. 1.3k of damage blocked, first class mastery badge. So yeah, and I did a lot of battles like this with this vehicle. As you saw, 66% win rate. So yeah, this tank is really insane, and I will keep playing with this vehicle to increase my win rate, because it's really fun right now to play with it. And it's as long it's OP under the tier 7 tanks, I will just playing with him and until getting my win rate again, maybe at we will see how far I can go with this vehicle. Yeah, insane tank, really. I'm surprised that we could have this tank for free. And for that, and for all of you who didn't got this tank yet, or maybe have only some battles left. So in the last 13 hours, I would say, yeah, keep grinding. You must have this tank. It's really worth it. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it. It took me really a lot of time to do this video because I wanted to do a full review about this tank, because yeah, I see some players complaining about it, saying it's trash, it's whatever. But of course it's trash for you. If you don't know how to play with it, it will be maybe the first impression it's trash for you. But if you play really correctly with it, yeah, we can perform really great battles, and that's why I did for you this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.